Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve
Witch
time.
Doctor.
Radiant team pick. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining.
Soul Warlord.
Radiant team pick.
Bloodseeker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
so they did give it to BZZ, but he's currently holding what looks like more like safe lane items. And yeah, the poor man's shield is up on Iceberg, so should just be the mid tiny.
Does make a lot of sense. Hey, look at this Juggernaut. That's like the other style, isn't it, with the portrait as well?
Oh yes, the Arcana.
Still looks a little bit white. Sure.
Alright. I like this a lot better than that blue stuff, though. Like, come on, guys. What were you thinking? Don't give me another PA Arcana.
So there's one picture on Reddit that put them both back to back. They really look similar. But yeah, anyway, game number 2 here between Team Spirit and Effect. Spirit, if they win this one, they're through home and host. Themselves a bit of a break before the next game, because I believe you cast them later as well in Overpower Cup, is it right?
Yes, that is true. The friends. Yes, that is their single elimination. That's the grand final too. So it's just a bunch of best of threes, and then there is a third place decider just for prize money, but.
So, hopefully more Dota to watch as soon as we wrap up here. Yeah.
They're not going to the major. This is like the saddest time for a team, right? When you find out you're not going to the major, and then all these tournaments start to wind down. So, either way.
Well, there's always going to be more tournaments, right?
Yeah.
So I do hope that these teams will not start disbanding again. Because it's been like that for a while, right? Oh, okay, we don't get to a Valve event. Well, GG.
Does your smoke effect look really weird on the IO too? It's like above his head.
It always does, yeah. Yeah.
It's like an afro. It's like an accessory.
I was such a weird hero. But yeah, where were we? Team Spirit on the Radiant side this time around, so a bit of a different situation.
Yeah, they're doing their shenanigans again.
30
Cutting all the
seconds
trees
to
with
go.
IO Tiny. I wonder if they'll try a mid pull. I guess if the range creep spawns, they might try it.
Is it still possible?
I think so. I think you do if you're here at this camp, and then you wait for the projectile coming to you, and you tether to the wave. I'm pretty sure it still pulls it.
I will see what kind of creeps spawn here.
Yeah.
It's like not golems, it's not gonna be possible. Like you need the satyrs, right? Small
The
satyrs?
battle begins.
Or the trolls.
It's auto trolls. It's a medium camp though. Trolls don't spawn with me.
Oh,
I can go
yeah,
for this
okay.
one though. Maybe.
I'm
I
just
don't know.
thinking of my range creeps.
Oh well, we'll see.
Look at you and your neutral camp knowledge, dude. You're laying it down. I like it.
I've been
Got
watching
'em.
Purges. I've been watching Day Night and Purge.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm actually terrible at the camps. I just go to the camp and I kill whatever's there, honestly.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you how much golden experience they give you, but I kind of.
I always
I'm at the point where I at least know what kind of camps spawn, medium and hard.
Yeah, I call them the wrong names all the time too. Like even when I know which ones are medium and hard, I always misname them, and it tilts people sometimes. So I'm sorry, guys.
Well,
Well-
professional castle right there.
Yeah, no problem.
Bottom lane. That's spin. SNG with Rain Stab, but just doesn't die. Alright, so talk to me about these lanes, because put charge flow up top, up against ZZ. Who reacted to who here is the question.
I think this was a dire side decision, just because the Nature's Prophet wasn't going to have a good time. They pretty much knew they were going to send FNJ mid. I think this was the plan all along, just because of the blind, but yeah, it's not going to be an easy lane.
For the J. Terrified, keeps up alive, plus self, keeping rotating
Oh,
with Roger. And our Zeke, the cats will bounce once. Then score might die to a couple of right clicks here, and definitely Iceberg is
Oh,
isolated
tether in one.
from Nestor's team. He can't get it off. Roger with the punch. Iceberg will make it out, but damn.
Couldn't find
How
a
often do you see a
target.
1 minute dive past the tower like that?
Yeah, they got punished really heavily by that too. mean, Witch Doctor is one of the best supports against those dives in the entire game, especially when it's 2 heroes, right?
Yeah.
So, pretty much ideal scenario, but it's certainly an advantageous lane for the Radiant. They just got a little bit too ahead of themselves. And now FNG, this is one of the like best things about Bane is just rune control. You cannot get this rune from Bane. Yeah, later. I don't think so. This was when Alchemist first got that bounty rune buff. We used to see Alchemist Bane all the time because you would just always guarantee the bounty rune with this hero every single time for your Alchemist. And he could just do the same thing as a roaming hero as well.
Well, definitely needs to pull his weight. You have too much to do down bottom here with DK Phobos, so he's helping on top as much as he can. But BZZ also on a Bloodseeker, very self-sufficient hero normally in lane. Even up against range, just because you can sustain yourself indefinitely with the Blood Rage on. Just hitting the last hits.
Yeah, and this also isn't blocked out. Looks like they weren't expecting the aggression, so they can just keep pulling here.
So, can Effect do anything against it? Because like they have to focus on Shalada once again. And he's level 2 now, so he does have the sprint to go with a crush.
Oh, they actually didn't get the pull off anyway. They should be able to try and disrupt as much as possible anyway with the Treants, but I think last game they had a lot of problem with this too, right? Where Roger was really late on the blink. It was like 18 or 19 minutes or something like that, and he was, I would say, the main reason their snowball didn't work. Toss back.
Yeah, and FNJ starting to drop low, but Ozzy with massive cask in the backlines. He gets nightmared up now as a punishment. FNJ will have to walk back to base, so it's a victory in his own right. Razik will at least be happy to soak some of that experience. Oh, actually, they still have a shrine, so not too bad. Speaking of shrines, Iceberg Advance going to do the same thing, and pretty much a full reset in mid.
Yeah. Shrine Dota, ladies and gentlemen, but I do think Roger could be an issue because last game they were again really close to the BKB on the PA and then really close to the blink on Roger, and the blink was definitely the more important of the 2 items. So had he been just like 200 gold ahead at that moment, the whole game honestly could have been different. So need to try and get some more priority on him this match.
So far, he's trying to find something. So far, it's only been soaking some levels of C camps.
Regeneration.
He's trying to deal with FNG, but there's no way you can actually kill him alone.
That was a cool use of the scan there by the Radiant. They the second it was the 4-minute mark, they scanned the bottom rune to see if anyone was there to get it, so that Score could decide where he wants to go. And in fact, because of that, he doesn't even bother going to check this bounty rune because he's like, "Oh, it's definitely gone." Because they would have grabbed this and went down, but it's actually still there.
Oh, quick pause coming through. See something, maybe a wind up bottom. Story ready with 3 levels up in spin. Z coming through with 2 levels up in cast plus the Maledict. There should be enough damage to bring down a Doom, even though he did get the Setter creep plus 6 health region.
How's our jug doing anyway? 5 and a bit. You have to watch out for that level 6 if you're a DK Phobos.
He's stopping in that buff chart. He can finish up his phase boots right now. Yeah, there should be a dead Doom and just starts walking back right the hell now. And there it is. Cast will not bounce at the very least. He'll still get the spin. Sadoi can stay mid for a while. Plus Sprout of course coming through. That +1 from Charge though.
That was a wrong tree scenario.
Yeah.
Cut the only one that like wouldn't get him out.
And they get the kill. So +1 to the board for effects. Once again with a great start. Last time they had the same thing though. Question is, will they be able to slow down Iceberg this time around? Because despite everything.
Oh my god, DK Phobos again.
He just died and came back and he's getting caught by the same thing.
I can't even tell if there's a friendly creep around. I don't think there is. So I don't think this cast is going to bounce, right? I don't see anything. Of course, it's so... There's just all these particles. There's a little creep in here. I don't see any of the green health bars, though, so... but Sprout's back
actually,
up.
I think there's one right behind him. Not sure if it's dying.
Oh,
we can only see
yeah, I
the
think it
showcase
just
mode.
died. Yeah.
There's no health bars, so yeah, I just died. Still stunned for a little bit. Is there Maledict? Not enough mana for spin enough. But Charge on Roger also here, so mana.
Quite dead.
This is where you're like, hey guys, before heroes pop up, space created, do something in the other lanes, please. Keep
Oh my
getting
god, F&G.
Just a poor F&G. What's wrong with them?
I think Mott was saying the other day when him and Brax were casting that F&G kept having disconnect issues too.
Well, hopefully it's not DDoS. That would be a shame. So how much does slowing down this do matter, or is it more a question of kind of jump starting Sandoy more?
Yeah, I think the idea is to try and kill this tower, because once that's pressured in, then this becomes more open for Nature's Prophet, and he can just farm in the jungle, come on down, push the wave. Then it's harder for Io and Tiny to use the jungle to accelerate themselves like they did last game. All those kind of ideas. They still have, looks like a couple stacks in here. Not too shabby. One stack there, another stack over here. So Radiant's doing okay. But yeah, that would be my guess. Knock down this tower, pressure in here, absorb the jungle away, because you have a Bloodseeker and a Tiny and a Doom, honestly. Like, all three of these heroes want to use neutrals at least a little bit.
Yep. Well, so far BZ is happy just using neutrals on the other side of the map. It's right on par with the Juggernaut in terms of last hits as well as net worth, despite the kills coming through in the bottom lane. And I don't know, it's gonna be interesting to see how much of an effect this Bloodseeker will have on the game. In terms of counter initiation, can be quite good depending on how far forward effect want to go. How deep they're willing to like dive. For example, like Bensko, if they somehow find out that Bensko's here and they dive towards him, BZ could TP in, blood rights, and well, all of a sudden you're in a bit of trouble because he's starting to drop low from the tower and stuff like that. He's gonna be fueled up, 3 points up on the thirst already.
Bum, 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 bum. FNG, please.
That'd be a shame if they had to play 4v5 now.
I have a podcast to get to, guys. Oh my god. I want to at least get 2 games. I don't want to leave you all alone.
Maybe in-game. Maybe it's bugging out again.
It's really weird right now. It's in this, like, odd state. Like, now the bubble doesn't show up during the draft, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. I like that, though, because it always felt a bit out of place in the draft.
Yeah, it's kind of true, actually.
Could have at least moved it to the bottom or something. Bottom right, where you still have that indication, but we can more easily hide it with overlays and stuff. The FNG is back, we're ready to go, thank god. We're back in the game. Effects, said with the jump tower.
Under attack.
Well, FNG's hero's moving. This is good. Uh-oh. Maybe I spoke too soon. Just lying in wait.
I think she'll be right now.
Alright, well, DK Phobos moves in, does not see our Slardar, so this ward safe for now. Should at least get 1 kill out of it, I would imagine. Shasho, spotted by Vanscore.
Oh, it's
How much damage he does to
by
him?
Shachlo.
That Blightstone, dude.
It's pretty good.
Sick armor, bro.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's one of the
Middle lane.
advantages of Nature's Prophet, right? You have some decent early damage, but now mid lane, Shroud on you. Tiny FNG, Light Mist available, throws it down on Roger, and now DK Phobos makes an appearance. Moves on a couple of right clicks to Zeke, but he's eating himself up. Another crush from Roger. Even as a DD rune to help out. But look
my
at
God,
this,
look how
everyone's
fast
so low.
BZZ is.
BZZ! Race car mode here, now being DK Phobos being punched, thrown forward, I should say. And it's gonna.
Run!
This guy is sprinting, but it's not sprinting fast enough. BZ. Doesn't want to go for it.
Well, that's their first kill of the game. So they bring down Troll. Oh, looks like FNG spotted out here, so always looking for the kill.
Slash Nightmare.
Oh,
what? Oh, how?
yes. 1 second of vulnerability, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god. But then with the... You'd imagine the spin would take it off immediately though, wouldn't it?
Well, you get the 1 second and then the damage from the Nightmares first, so he was just so low that it was the very first tick of Nightmare killed him.
Damn.
And look, he's just back. Hello. Oh, remember me?
He's on level 3, so yeah.
They have
Sneaking right back. Nightmare into nothing. So he's out of mana though. All he can do is walk away, but can't even do that now. He will die. Meanwhile, actually he's trying to TP. They do have enough damage though. Tiny meanwhile mid ended up dying too. One full trade across.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Man.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Into the tower we go.
Heroes. Gotta say though, they're using this nature's prophet very well.
Yeah.
Like the meme or like the expectations of like pop nature's prophets cannot really carry them through pro games obviously, but it's like you still have this option to just go AFK farm jungle, buy Midas, and then just PvE the entire game. But where he really shines is this ability to be the +1 in team fights. You have like an early phase boot lights down, add a good amount of right click damage, just a bit of control, and then push component after the fact.
It's kind of crazy that like 3 years ago, or even just 2 years ago, Nature's Prophet was in like every pub game. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like he was in like half of your pub games. All the time, just Nature's Prophet, and they would always do that guy, like instead of Legion Commander guys, if you guys are new to the game, it was a Nature's Prophet. He would jungle instead of the Legion, like every time. But I don't know, at least the Nature's Prophets, they bought like scythes and stuff, so I was kind of happy with it. If you had a good Nature's Prophet player, man, could they ever carry you through a game? Oh, yeah. You know, you get your mini 2k MMR Bulldog, and all he knows how to do is hit towers, so it was totally fine. Like, who gives a shit, man?
No one else does, so
yeah, exactly.
That does, it's actually a good thing.
Like, I would take that guy in my games all the time.
Well, top lane, Roger's in a lot of trouble. He's got all the Rupture, Bloodbright, not quite catching him, but he already took a lot of damage. Cat's bouncing through, trying to TP out. Not gonna happen. DK focus with enough damage over time. The rest of Keeper also making an appearance means that the rest of the effect says, nope, fuck the shit, I'm out. Push mid instead. Be able to secure this tower, maybe Iceberg look caught it in 9, doesn't quite get it. After an NG with a nice last hit.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright, well done then. So, another benefit of the Troll, of course, just helps Prophet do his split push. Plus, he can make his split push faster without being there, and thus not increasing that new armor thing as we were talking about earlier, which is going to be a interesting to explore new facet of Dota 2. I've already seen teams adjusting where like the supports don't stand near the tower and stuff. Like, they're not there to help, right? Because they actually harm more than they help.
Yeah, I haven't done the math, but it's a reasonable assumption to make.
Yeah, I mean, later game it'll be better to be near the tower, but early, mid-early, not really going to help.
Well, still can help with the creep killing which you're doing up front now. Actually, look at it now. Well, +6 armor, well effects not doing it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Meanwhile, mid. Charged on enough on Ninja, setting up popular defense. This tower also very low, so it's a juicy target for team's build to try and knock down, gain some of that map control. Pass, actually not hitting it.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Look, he gave up. He like backed away from the tower for a second.
Can't get it now.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Man, this takes. It feels like it's taking forever to kill this tower. 3 heroes. All right.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Not the only one who has a decent attack speed and damage is Juggernaut. Oh, speaking of Juggernaut, he's being duped. He's still quite fast, relocated a little bit off the mark, but still close enough to toss TK Phobos in for some extra burst. And now the Rupture on Roger. Toss in 1, gets it off just in time, making another kill out of it. And then the relocate back. Just continue farming. So
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they're just gonna run bottom too, because if he sticks around, he's gonna get nightmared and fiend script.
Yeah.
He's trying to find the angle. FNG. He is a tango.
It's just farming, but yeah, FNG just walks up in plain sight, and Charger will know what's up. But Iceberg close enough. The extra move speed, yeah, he can get the avalanche toss off. Enough damage. Casp bouncing back, but on to FNG. Back commands go. Yeah, just gonna use the open slash.
Alright, that was pretty
Boy,
cool.
33 of the kills with the new encounter. Thank you, Volvo. Good to know.
Dyer's top tower.
Alright, that orange dragon actually looks way better than the blue dragon. It no longer looks like a dolphin.
It looks like a Juggernaut thing, so like a... Like, have you seen WTF moments?
No, not yet.
You should, because
Leave them
Dyer's
all.
top
it's like
tower is under
a
attack.
bit of a Souls filmmaker kind of thing, with Spirit Breaker, Juggernaut, and Phantom Assassin together in the bed. And
Goodness gracious.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
it's a lot of fun, to say the least.
That's a Radiant Courier down, by the way. See where that died.
Okay. Up
Died
top,
right here.
actually.
Alright.
It's a Hand of
So that
Midas
was
recipe
a-
on it, holy shit!
Well, that's
Easy
depressing.
Z's, Hand of Midas recipe, down for 3 minutes. That hurts so much actually. It's like, what, 2 users? Damn. Alright, so Effect on a good path still to get themselves a win in this game. As long as that BCT hero down. He's top net worth, shared with Tiny more or less here on the side of Scream Spirit. Question is, how will this game develop? There's a blink now on Iceberg, so might see the same thing happen right now as it did last game, but he misses that avalanche. Now 4 years around him, relocate out, just not quite on the money, and now Vansko actually probably die as well.
Ah, the trials of an IO player.
Well, he tried, but Roger ready with the crush at his tether destination. Now it's ready to
No
crouch.
surprise there. Nope. Let me get some trees in here.
Let's cut through this very quickly. And all the teams we can do about it is try to push a little
Dude,
bit.
is he gonna go in?
Recognize it, okay. Not quite in, just on the outside, toss up, but not quite enough damage now. Iceberg. A bit of trouble here there. Playing this control, plus the Amplify on top. 5 kills ground here, and they have to deal with the Blood Ray, they have to deal with the Dune. Roger actually dies, Fiend Script from the high ground. Taking down the Aegis and also bring down the Juggernauts. Actually, Effect starting to fall apart. Zeke trying to TP out, that's not gonna happen. Iceberg still alive with...
Oh man.
Back or something?
You
Or
absolutely
just
can't
straight up
get Doom
survive?
there, Stug. Yeah, they just got owned. Like, that was an Aegis fight, and it started out horribly with this Tiny just like in the middle of your team, but obviously they all had to like leave the pit and get over there, but holding that Doom on DK Phobos, wait until he saw the Jug, and that fight was just over. Second he doomed him. Wow.
Well, these situations, it was just like last game. If you think about
Yeah,
it, I mean,
it really was.
they fought with an Aegis. Sidori was overcommitting. He was holding it at the time.
It really is.
He died
the
twice.
exact
The rest
same
of yeah.
scenario.
Take an Aegis fight. Aegis hero
should stop
dies.
getting
Everyone
roached.
else dies. So the Aegis hero dies the second time. So like,
Yeah, no, it's actually
Oh,
identical.
man.
Like, they have this advantage, and they lose the fight anyway, and then they just lose the game from there, so... So, BZ, this is the Bloodseeker build I've seen a couple times now, where you go for this Dragon Lance first, just for the stats, and then you get the Hurricane Pike, because obviously 4 staff is very good on this hero. It's kind of a neat build-up. He's like the only melee hero that could potentially be seeing Hurricane Pike as a core item, which is kind of cool.
yeah. He has his Midas now to help him along the way. For the level 2 rupture, once he uses that once.
Almighty money.
Alright, so what do Effect need to do to stabilize again? Because I gotta imagine that a fight like this is gonna have an impact one way or the other.
The seeds of fortune.
What do you do this game? I mean, your troll is probably the most important thing, so his SNY will be done relatively soon. It's not too bad. He's got 1,000 gold to go. Once he's SNY, he still needs his Blink and BKB this game. Man, this a hard game. Because even when he buys BKB, he's going to get Ruptured, Fiend's Gripped, or Doomed. They have two heroes that rely on magic immunity quite a bit in Jug and Troll Warlord.
Or I might just get punched by Icebergs, go back for the axe build up, already has the point boost on the courier.
Oh, thanks, all.
I feel like this game especially really comes down to initiation, because if Team Spirit can get the spells off, then things are not looking up. But if Team Spirit, for example, they can, or if they lose the Bloodseeker to some amount of burst, all of a sudden you have one of these big control factors gone, and life gets much easier. But for that, they need to blink on Roger more than anything else. It's like their one big initiation tool. It's still like 700 gold away from it.
I don't know. Feeling pretty good about Team Spirit this match, I gotta say. I feel like if they ever get into the Agnum Scepter after this Hurricane Pike for BZZ, I don't know what they're gonna do on effect. It'll just have to be full rat mode.
Giving them time right now. Obviously, you would love to have an Aegis right now on effect, so you can stop crushing tier 2s. Maybe try and take some of the map control,
one
but
Invis rune.
this
He's a sentry though. Oh, but he won't see him now.
I think he smelled us up. They know that something's up. Going all the way back to base.
Oh, I'm not even sure what tipped him off there.
You don't get down bottom though. Shacho is proud early, but that's gonna get broken. But the tournament is there, Zeke. On the move end score here, he is not actually caught by the Maledict, so he's still surviving. And relocates back out. Alright, sure. Meanwhile, a bit of an extra fight in the jungle. Nightmare set up on Slaughter. Iceberg's ready for the combo in the second, beats with the follow, and the rest of the fact do not want to continue the fight with BZ and TK4 was also showing their faces. Alpha Ninja, did they find him with balls? No, Vensko brings him in.
That was so close.
They did have the avalanche. Could have stopped the TP if they just saw him there. Well, still, one hero dies from effect. After they had this turnaround potential on
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now, tower will fall. That'll bring Tiny much closer to his
Dire's
axe.
structures are fortified.
And things will
Dire's
spiral out of
bottom
control,
tower
won't
is
they?
under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, this building going down.
Dire's bottom tower is falling.
I
Oh
know, man.
Style on Jug, but what's that really going to do this game?
That's the thing, it doesn't do like anything. Like the best thing you can hope for is that it saves you from getting doomed when you're running to the fight because you're just like running as 3 or something.
Yeah. It's like a very marginal thing. Not much else to say. Gonna be an effect to try and make something happen. They are very close to Blink Dragon Roger. So I think that's gonna be the timing that they're gonna have, where they're gonna have to smoke up, take a chance. Try and catch them another jungle to try and establish some semblance of control. Because right now, Team Spirit, after that fight, after the Roche, they just blast themselves to the top of the network chart. Not an insurmountable lead by any means, but sizable compared to how the rest of the game has went. That is Blink, Smoke, ready to reveal, but Team Spirit smoked up themselves. They're working their way up towards the top lane as 5 more or less. Get caught out anytime soon, but yeah, effects making a full rotation. The only one missing is of course the Nature's Prophet. So if they click Roger there, they know he has Blink. If not, then he might still have that reveal opportunity. Okay, bad score. Sees half an NJ. And he gets stooped. Roger, now there's Blink reveal, but once again the initiator of Doom, he's pretty damn tanky. Omni slash in the backline.
Oh,
bounce
it's
on
all
creeps. Bad score
creeps.
still alive here. Will still not dying to the spin.
Bottom tower is under
So 1-for-1 trade so far. Going now, out mana, he did get healing one off. Now look, Stamp's going to finally heal the Amplify. Doing that for them. BCZ as well, next on the list. Car between all the units and Sprouts. In fact, they're doing it. Finally
That was
getting
a
couple of crucial kills under the belt after like the fight almost seemed over anyway.
Yeah, like it. If you're gonna zoom the troll and then ignore him, they have to like burst down at least one other target, right? But they weren't able to focus the burst on anyone else, so troll just escapes from the fight. Everyone else just kind of dodges out, and then the second the doom ends, that battle trance just made that fight super easy. So, well done there by Effect. Things looking a lot better here.
Radiant's top tower is falling.
Now this game Effect, so I have a very easy way of power control.
Radiant's top
Crush
tower is
misses.
under attack.
Iceman just got his axe though, so sort of stakes are a little bit higher once again.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
If you think about it though, there's a lot riding on Iceberg to succeed though, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
He's the one big damage dealer, it's also tanky. Whereas BZZ is only so much you can do on a Bloodseeker. Right? If you go into a bad fight, you're just going to die. So you need to kind of have someone else make sure that you can that they set up.
This could be a good fight for. This actually looks better for
what are you
Team
doing
Spirit.
here? Just walks up to the high ground. He's just gonna die immediately. And now Zeke. I'll go with the Rupture, no way to go. But the Shadow Realm.
I mean, if you look at their vision though, like where their vision was and how that fight started, I can totally understand why they just took that. Because they see the Bane, they couldn't see the Slider, or sorry, the Bloodseeker or anyone else at that point. So it's just like you try and jump this Bane and suddenly you all die. So they need very good initiation or botched initiations from Team Spirit, which is like how they won that top fight.
You just need to stay way out of this general area around the Roche pit, because that's a bad luck charm for them. Pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty much. I can agree with that actually. As far away from Roche as possible.
Just stay bottom and push all the way to the tier 4s there. Don't care about the other lanes, because they took those to Roche pit. Bastion now done on Darknark just after the Meta Styles, so at the very least that's going for them. In terms of farm on Troll, Nature's Prophet, you actually think they're still on a good path? Oh, okay, this could help the Iceberg. Locate out, not really coming, it's actually on cooldown still. We'll find Iceberg. Turnaround potential, maybe. Heating Water's out, able to counteract the Rupture a little bit, it's a lot to stand its ground. The rest of the team staying there, Shadow leaving in, FNG aside, blinking forward with the instant bash somehow. FNG trying to walk away, that's not gonna happen. That's another kill, Blood right off the mark.
Alright, they're doing it. I like it. They have Roche available in just a moment. Maybe send some trees in there in a bit to scout it out.
A good decision to take it.
So now, Team Spirit, around the same time as where everything clicked together last game though. We have the Shiva's Guard again.
Radiant's
To help
bottom
cancel out a little bit of the
tower
Corrosive Haze. We have the drums, we have the Vlads. The Agnum Scepter, once again, going to be the key, I would say. This time, then, we just build towards the AC now. The Hyperstone, that is a huge one. I absolutely, like, this is the main reason to even build the AC, honestly, is that you get this Hyperstone first, and it's like a core item in itself. It's part of the build up to the AC, but it makes you so much stronger as Tiny.
55 attack speed, that's a ridiculous amount if you really think about it.
Yeah, and plus his treads too, so hitting pretty damn hard right now. Oh, looks like it's going to be Effect with these slight connection issues this time.
I've never actually gotten a chance to look at Tiny's talents.
Oh, they're
Actually
sick, dude.
ridiculous.
Yeah, man, he's
Like
awesome
strength
talents.
Plus 60 damage at level 15?
Yeah, man.
I mean, what the
I
hell?
actually, to be honest, I prefer the move speed. Most games, but he has an IO, so
Plus 35
because
move speed is also great, but plus 60 damage? I mean, it's as if he doesn't get enough damage from his freaking ult in the first place.
yeah, I think if you're playing Tiny without an IO, I think you go the move speed. But when you have an IO and he's giving you that move speed and the attack speed, then that obviously makes super sense to go damage in this situation. But a lot of the time as a Tiny, you just need to get on top of someone. It's rare that you're actually lacking the damage, right?
Yeah.
But I like it in this case. Then yeah, and as you know, more talents, 25 attack speed, and then cooldown reduction is just disgusting with any hero. Tiny is, it's actually kind of funny. It's like it could be 30% and still be balanced. I feel like because he doesn't buy that many items that abuse attack speed. Just BKB really. Or sorry, that abuse cooldown reduction. Yeah.
Link is also affected by it though, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah. No, that is also true, but. Ugh. Well, I substitute caster might have to bail on you now. I'm sorry, my friend.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I thought this might be the way it has to go, but yeah.
I have a date. Yeah, I wasn't scheduled for this, guys. Please don't hate me. I was just substituting for poor Dragon Drop all on his lonesome.
Yeah, I get stood up by Kips because she was supposed to gath with me, but then she remembered that her neighbors were doing construction work. It's actually super loud, so she couldn't.
I saw Kips was casting the other day. I caught a little bit of it, so that's good. She'll have some good insight to the those SEA teams, I'm sure. Yeah, it's good. But yes, I leave you now as the game resumes. So, good luck, everyone. Have fun.
Trench,
enjoy the Dota 2.
It's still been fun. I can. I got this. Thanks. Goodbye. So he has a podcast going on, and in an hour or so he'll cast 2 hours, I suppose, 1.5. I don't know. Team Spirit's next game will be up against Trent in the Overpower Cup finals. You can find Trent there after this series. But yeah, for now, it's just me. But yeah, we're still in a very interesting situation. In fact, they kind of composed themselves a little bit better than last game around. This time around, it's actually Team Spirit who's looking to snag this lead. It's looking scared up as Juggernaut illusions. So the fact knows what's going on. The question is, can they contest it? Pretty good opportunity for a good rush from Team Spirit. There it is. Already coming through. The instant rupture though, and Roger looks to be taking out a fight. That's a lovely slash though to take out Thane. BZ also caught out. Has to try and fight up against the Doi, and not too much damage being done without the M5 buffing him up. Meanwhile, in the pit, Iceberg was just going ham. Kills, heals left, right, and center, and yeah, BZ surviving means that he can now be relocated forwards. The Doi is the one who has to leg it now. Another blink into the avalanche, a couple of right clicks shoot through the track, turning this into a full 5-man wipe for effect. Team Spirit, well, it was a crucial moment in this game. 3k network swing for them. Just after Fake was starting to get a hold again. A couple of pickups here, left and right. Yeah, Trent was mentioning it. Now it's getting much closer to these big pickups. With the AC getting close to Iceberg and more importantly that Act Receptor and Bloodseeker. BZZ, only 1,000 gold away now. We've seen what Dropship can do this game. It's kind of knocking down any one of these heroes. And as long as you have already lost a team fight, as long as you can actually fight around the Rupture target, then it's so useful. Because they have the option of either standing there and just being right-clicked down by Tiny, or just moving and just losing health, just bleeding out essentially, which is neither of those are good options. And if you manage to do that to 2 different heroes in a fight, it's absolutely game winning. But hope we see that in action. But now counter initiation here, Slaughter gets just bursted down. FNG will still fall to shot though, but there it is. Rupture, TP out. 1, 2, 3 right clicks is now. Double kill for Iceberg. I'm just looking for a quick kill. They got it in the end, but at what cost? And what cost? Zeke would hopefully they don't go on DK4 as that traditionally hasn't worked out well. Not in this game or in the last. Apart from like these. Well, they're gonna try again anyway. But the creeps, DK4 was take some damage, but it's gonna start to heal up and relocate in. Must be Z making an appearance. Exactly what I was worried about. Alpha Ninja dies. I'm gonna toss a creep, but I think they meant to toss BZ, someone else. It's also Doi. Will be able to survive. See, use your Midas, dude. Come on. Gotta call him out for that. There it is. And that's his excellent way.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Just gonna go from bad to worse. AC also done on Tiny. And these are like big items, only 30 minutes in. Roger, sure, he can blink crush, but he can't do anything else. In fact, he's just going to die to green screen. You roll back, keep it to the shrine. Roll. They brought down BC fairly low. Looking to try and body block. Nightmare him up. He's still alive. Might take out to the Maledict, in fact, unless Vensko can link up with him, but no. Didn't click the tether in time. So he ends up dying, but once again, at one cost, they lose Sedoi. They lose their racks because they lost a team fight up against Tiny Dax. These racks are not standing. Neither is the mid racks really. I mean, this should figure out this whole Barbican Jungle at this point. Even if they don't, even if they take another fight team. Look at this, RZ caught out in the backline. Not sure what he was trying to do there. But he's gonna die. Iceberg doesn't need a whole lot of help for the 16 right now. Still alive, okay. There it is. So, let's do sets of racks. Blink Crush on Io, that's one target that you can kill potentially with half an engine blinking through, there it is. Flyback used on support, and this is where Effect needs to find more. The more you kill on the support after that, it's not gonna be worth it. Roger almost dies, she's got 4 health points. Left standing here, FNG might fall, Iceberg, both the Avalanche, not gonna be enough. Roger comes back in to just secure the kill. Giving his own life for cause. Buyback from Io here. Vansker coming in to try and help out DZ who's got the crowd right now. But Stoy, well, it's one of the ruptures. Now up to men fight. Iceberg gonna join in a moment. And the 4-star. Oh man, this item build. This Bloodseeker. Another rupture comes through. Sharsho gonna try to take me out. And that's a big crit. GG well played, yeah. Just a slaughter. An absolute slaughter ever since.